Hi there, Plastic Junkie here with another segment of Vintage Star Wars. And I know a few segments ago or videos ago I said that I'm never gonna do Star Wars, but my bad. I finally found a collection and I bought it.
Boo.
I said my bad.
I'm joking.
So I have 9 carded figures, but I'm gonna show 5 now and 4 another time. Probably will, I don't know, my godfather might do it after this one put it together or something, or probably after 2 weeks or something. So this came from a collector, a friend of mine. He has a band called Slaves on Dope. Thank you, Jason Rockman. Thank you very much for the collection. I really appreciate it. It's staying in a nice home. And the first one I'm holding up is, yes, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Yoda. Orange Snake. It tastes gumberry boobs. Gumberry juice. Juice. Food. Ah, that's my version of Yoda. Hey, I'm tired, okay? Plastic Junkie's tired. Unpunched. The condition is really nice. The bubble is transparent, as you could tell. When they made the smaller figures, what they did is they made a longer thing. They put a piece of cardboard to hold the figure up. Well, if you could see, here's an Imperial Commander with a yellow, with a nice clear bubble, and the card is darker than this one. Unbelievable how dark this one is compared to this one. It's an Empire Strikes Back card too. We're going to take care of that one first. I'm going to do 2 and he's going to do 3 of them for me. I want to do the Empire ones. So this is Yoda. It has a little bit of a marker here. I don't know what it says. I think it says LS. Probably the guy that had it in his collection, like the kid had it in his closet, didn't open it because he goes, I don't like Yoda, he's ugly. Any kids like that. Okay. Everyone puts stuff in the closet because they don't feel like open because they're pissed at their grandparents or parents that didn't get them I want my Darth Vader! Give me Darth Vader, Boba Fett! They get mad. This is a Canadian carded Empire Strikes Back Star Wars. Ages 4 and up, per 4 ans et plus. That's my French. From Kenner. Made in Hong Kong, fait en Hong Kong. And in the back says, Les Guerres des Étoiles.
Les Guerres
des
Étoiles.
Yeah, excuse-moi. And what does it say in the other? I don't read much good French. L'Empire contre l'attaque?
L'Empire contre-attaque.
L'Empire contre-attaque. Oh, so sorry. So that's our French. My bad. My French bad. My bad. So here it is. Here it's what pack is this? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, a 32 back with Yoda and some from the Star Wars mixed with a little bit of the Empire Strikes Back. And it shows also Hoth Ice Planet action playset. It shows a Star Destroyer action playset, and then it shows, naturally, the Darth Vader carrying case. The first one, the carrying case, was a little boxed one. It was like a clear plastic one that you hold on and you could put your figures inside. Then they got more inventive. They made a Darth Vader for Empire Strikes Back. And then they even got more inventive and they made C-3PO for Return of the Jedi. But even better, they made another one that was a satchel for Chewbacca where you could put the figures in. Oh, that one I like. I never seen one. What do I give this figure? I like Yoda because, you know what? Food. Food good.
Jedi. You speak Yoda.
But you know what he is? The voice that does Yoda is the same voice that does Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, that was his best line.
It's Frank Oz, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's Frank Oz. He does Kermit the Frog and he does Yoda. And Kermit the Frog, believe it or not, he came out in the early 50s. That's how old he is. So Kermit the Frog is old. So what do I say is that Frank Oz liked so much Kermit, so this is my take on it, and he wanted the character was different. So he made a Yoda puppet, and I like this.
You know, it just struck my mind. Sorry to cut in. I think my favorite line in that movie that Yoda delivers, you'll remember this, Godfathers, when Luke says, train me, I'm not afraid. And Yoda says,
You will be.
Oh, yes,
You will be.
Yeah. So I give this a 5. I like it, even though it has a little bit, what's it called, marker. That's for Yoda. The other Empire Strikes Back, I'm doing the 2 Empires, and I'm doing this beautiful 1997 Star Wars backpack of what's his name?
Boba Fett.
Yeah, let's just do this one fast because it's filled in perfect shape. believe it or not, I got it in the collection too. It has still its original tag that by accident I ripped it off, and it's right here. Yeah, I'm so sorry. And it says 1997, Lucasfilms Limited, and there's a Star Wars.
Damn Plasticjunky and his rough hands.
I know.
You must complete the training.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna float rocks with my brain. That's a beautiful piece. I give that a 4.5. I'm gonna use it as my knapsack when I go on vacation in Toronto. Yeah, for my, my clothes and everything.
That'll make
Knapsack.
you popular with the ladies.
That's fine with me.
Oh yeah.
4.5. Boba Fett. I love Boba Fett. Only Boba Fett. All the rest are kind of too weird. Too many fets.
The man.
Here is a Star Wars. The Empire Strikes Back. He is the man.
Of course.
Imperial Commander. Black. The plastic is in beautiful shape. The skin's still white. The bubble is still crystal clear. And it says here Star Wars action figure survivor kit offer. What I like about this is different because the front it has this different thing, like the Yoda doesn't. See, but when you look at the back, it has this. It says in the back, get a Star Wars action figure survivor kit with the purchase of any 5 Star Wars action figures. Now that's cool. Get all kinds of accessories. The mail away stuff, to my knowledge, were always harder to get. So what do I give this? I give this a 5.5. I give it a 5.5. Even though the back's not nice, but the front is nice. Beautiful. That's my part of my Star Wars. Now we go to Mr. JoeNerd.
Okay, so, you know what I was thinking about when I was, really thinking about this whole thing is that how did the Plasticjunky, well, I guess that's the power of it being the Plasticjunky show.
No.
So he gets to take the Empire Strikes Back, and I get stuck with Return of the Jedi.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Could have been worse. You
You
could
know-
be stuck with episode 1.
There
Okay,
you go. I'm
glad the Godfather said that because first of all, I want to get on a little bit of a rant about Star Wars.
Go again.
I
Thank
really
you for
hate
helping
it.
me.
I hate it. All right, it's not going to be long. I just hate it when I hear Star Wars fans say that the prequels don't count.
Okay.
Well, they do count, but they suck.
It's that kind of thinking that makes George Lucas decide, you know what, I'm not going to be making any more Star Wars movies.
Yeah, well, come on. We'll have to admit, they do. They're
Okay,
in terms of the quality of the characters, the storyline, all that.
I got a
it
question for you.
Doesn't compare.
I
to
got
the
a
original.
question for you. Can you honestly tell me, or can any Star Wars fans out there honestly tell me, be honest now,
Yeah, send me an email.
do you think that Return of the Jedi is a better film than Revenge of the Sith?
Hell
Revenge
yes.
of the Sith. When was Revenge of the Sith come out?
Revenge of the
Sith. Prequel.
Is the,
Oh, I
the
forgot.
third
Okay,
prequel.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Really? You think so, Godfather? That
Yes.
Return of the Jedi was a better film than Revenge of the
Absolutely.
Sith?
Look, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh.
The only things I don't mind watching, the beginning and the end. The middle part, I fast forward that all the time.
Wow. Man,
All
oh,
the
man.
time. But I admit, if I just take the lump sum of the prequels, that one's the one that stands out.
Yeah.
But if I had to compare to the original trilogy, it doesn't compare. I'm sorry.
Well, hey,
Sorry.
no need to be
Hey, but
sorry.
there's two good things.
But-
One, Jar Jar never spoke, but everyone agrees with that. George Lucas sort of,
I think he got the
sort of
hint.
redeemed himself a little bit because
think
he went
yeah.
he went dark on that one.
Yeah.
And he killed Padme, so you know what? Thumbs
Hey,
up.
that's-
But he never killed Jar Jar.
Anyway,
so
okay.
back
Let's
to the
get on
review.
to the figures.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry.
Okay. So, we've got Reese. It's funny, whenever I see this figure, this character now,
Re-eyes.
Reese, or I think sometimes they call him Reese, don't they?
No, whatever.
It kind of reminds me of a mutual friend of all three of us. We call him, he goes by the name of Latin Joe. I like to call him Ernesto.
Okay.
And his name reminds me of
a Latino?
Anyway,
true.
I'm just saying his name reminds me of his last name. So that's kind of like a little inside joke we've had a long time ago,
there.
you know? It's just a little
I got
something.
it now.
Everybody watching this is like, who the frig cares about that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you-
So it's a really nice figure, though. I find. He's one of those characters that he got like maybe a few seconds of screen time in the the Return of the Jedi, did he? Like he was on Jabba's, he was in Jabba's, palace, and
yeah.
he was also in the, oh yeah.
That's what I was talking about. To put figures on. That's cool. And there's the other one I was talking about.
It actually, do you think it was actually vac metalized like that in the real toy? The real carry case?
I have no idea.
Man, if it was, it probably would have been friggin' beautiful. Anyway, okay. And then we're moving on to Princess Leia.
But you didn't say how much you
In
give
her
him
poncho.
as a 1 to 5.
How much do I give him out of 1 to
It's you,
5?
it's not me.
I'd give him a 4.5.
Cool.
I really like him. He has like, I like his clothing too. Is like, if you can make out on here, I really like his boots. He's got like, he looks like he's an alien character who can take care of himself. He doesn't look like one of those sniveling wimps that, that Jabba would surround himself with, it seemed like, all the people that he was more powerful than.
So let's just scrum.
Well, there's others, but anyway. So, okay, we're on to Princess Leia with her poncho. So, honestly, not my favorite figure, but it has its place.
It's not in great shape too. It's not cracking, but it's not in the base.
The bubble is yellowing slightly.
Yeah.
Right?
It's unpunched.
Yeah, and it's unpunched, but like the card is nice and straight, and you can make out her blaster pistol is incredibly tiny. It's taped onto the side of the bubble there.
And it's easy to lose.
Oh yeah, I would imagine. But anyway, you know what else I'm noticing is her pants. Her brown pants, they seem to have the I don't know if you can notice that, but it looks like they have the Han Solo stripe down the side of her pants.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like Han Solo was famous for. So,
I like that.
yeah. So anyway, what would I give her out of 1 to 5 then? You first, Plastic Junkie.
No, it's you're doing this one.
It's
You're
mine.
helping.
Okay. I would only give that one, maybe myself. Don't hate on me or anything,
No.
but I would only give it a 2.5 myself.
I would give it a 3.5.
All
That's
right.
my opinion.
Now we're on to another odd alien that Jabba would surround himself with. And when I was talking about, weak characters, he looks more of like a weak character to me. Like, he doesn't look like the tough, take care of himself type alien. He looks more like a
Groupie.
yeah, like kind of like yeah, but I don't know 100%. My Star Wars, I'm not a huge Star Wars fountain of knowledge
But
or
he's
anything.
a bounty hunter.
He is?
I think
This
so.
one?
He doesn't
That's
seem
not
like a
no,
bounty
no,
hunter.
no.
Yeah, he seems more of like a seems like more of, you know what I just find he looks like a crooked politician guy or a crooked some sort of
Maybe a drug dealer.
a spice dealer or something. Didn't they have that in Star Wars? There was
no. Yeah?
I think I remember reading there was like
Spice,
a drug, they called it spice, I think.
No, that's Dune.
I remember in Dune too, but I'm pretty sure, anyway, I'm
Possible.
getting way off topic.
Mm,
So, another thing about him is he does come with a blaster pistol as well, taped to the side of the bubble. It's kind of a nice little design. And what does he have on the back of the card?
What do you give him as a card and as a character?
As a character, ooh, myself, unfortunately, yeah, I'd only give him a 3.
I agree with that.
Oh, you know
Alright.
what I really like? He's got the Max Rebo band there in the back. I
I
really
like
like them, yeah.
Before they were CGI'd.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay, yeah, okay. Well,
I'll admit, they were much better.
Let's
the way
not get
they
into
were.
that. I
Yes.
mean,
No,
Yeah, it's
we
too
will
long.
not.
you know what? We'll do probably a segment and run all that we want on the all those edits and blah 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 blah.
So that was another segment of Star Wars. I like more vintage ones on card because I love the art. Thank you, JoeNerd, for helping me. Thank you, Godfather. Stay plastic and may the force be with you.